The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens.
Like a dawn, I'm a traveling man. LAX, out the Baltimore, they landed in France. Basic shows out in Germany, they ball in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the funky pants, homie.
Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First carry of the game now for the rookie out of UNLV. And they managed to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
It's a gain of 7.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
Third down.
They'll work against the blitz. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now it's second down.
Second and 10.
65 catch, 6 pennies. 6 Warriors 70. Go street. 18 Rattler, 18 check, Bobcat, check, Dragon 60. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Okay, ready? Hey. Bronco 80. Big Lion. Kirk, ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. It's fielded at the 14. And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he gets him around 6 there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play ball, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Nick's now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
77, trap 60, trap 60. 79 Brock, Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw, here's Daniels. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter.
That's some good old-fashioned playground fun. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you. Once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Ravens get him. Down he goes. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. For big yards on the right side. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a gain of 4 there, and the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
First down, and they go right back to it. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll be back to Baltimore in just a bit. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have second and pretty long here. Shotgun snap to Nix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. The 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Lone back gets the handoff. Gets some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A pickup there of 39. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
On the jump.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Stop, let it go.
Back-to-back carries here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Daniels. On the move, headed right. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
The handoff on third and short. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Gotta be lying.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7. Pickup of 8 on the run. And That sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play fake here. Daniels. Cutting the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead to 7. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
On the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. It's Nix out of the pistol. Dumped off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Nix from the gun. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this one will careen out of bounds just into enemy territory there.
46-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Daniels on 1st down. Setting up the running back screen. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Cup 19.
To throw, Daniels. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Daniels is going to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offensive line fast.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 70 Lions.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go. Hey, smash Broncos. Big Lion. Moving. Keep going, boys. Moving. Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens blow their lead just before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Nix. Complete to DK Metcalf. Now he's past the 25. DK Metcalf. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And he's got it. Snap catch gets him two and turns this into a one-score game once again. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
28. Broncos 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Mims on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now Nix. Off his back foot. He hooks this one. He's got it deep downfield. He will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
6 yards on the play. First down, Denver.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Here's Nix. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Another Broncos first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Broncos first down.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10. At their own
Offense in the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's second and 14. Rolling from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Hits his running back. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
That's good.
How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To throw, here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to be be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
It's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure in that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up third and goal.
It's now third.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call, because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4. 4th down, pass coming. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Denver.
Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for...
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
70 Razor, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 60, Panther 60. Warrior 70. Ready, right?
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Daniels now on 1st down. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens back in the lead at the end of the 3rd. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, brother. And with 2 scores now, it's about a 2-score game. Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now Nix on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Broncos have it, facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. First and 10 from the 43. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Nix from the gun. Completed to his running back. He's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Finds his back complete. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Nix now to throw. Pass is cut and denied. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. Here's the handoff. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
He gets it headed right. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Solid run, 7 yards on the pickup, and that brings up third and goal. Hand off now, running right. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stands, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
31, Broncos 26.
We've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
In a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Hey, check that. 70 Timberwolves.
Daniels from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Passing is hauled in by the running back. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. Third and a lone yard coming up.
19 Tiger, 19 Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Firing quickly on the line, Daniels. Through the 35, 20, 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Daniels is going to throw again. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Ravens 41, Broncos 26.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Nix. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
How many times do defenders hear from the coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Denver.
Here's Nix. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
And the Broncos first down.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10.
Let's go now. No.
Give now to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
7-yard pickup.
Come on.
Lining up to take it on 2nd down.
70, Hawk 70. Ready.
This one set up for Daniels. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Get it. Reno.
Throwing back in the backfield, and they get it to him. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
19 tight.
They're going to pass it here. He fires one deep down the left sideline. That finds him deep down the sideline. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets his running back. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. It's Nix. Collins got it left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout apiece.
At the 37-yard line.
Nix with it on first. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Nix to throw again. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
To throw at this level, so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely, if you find a clean window down the middle, it'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Once more, it's Nix. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild...
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat, click. What's up, 40? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now.